I'm in a bit of a rush. I'm hauling a little bit of butt because I'm already late afternoon, and I'm trying to get over to a spot to check it and possibly hunt it tonight. I'm gonna go check our trail camera on these ghost deer in the desert, see what they've been up to. I'm also gonna go look at a new spot. It's kind of by there that I think might have potential to hold a few deer. I'm just gonna walk in it and check for tracks. So that's what the plans are for this Friday night. I will document it as we go. I'm actually on the road here for probably a couple days. I'm not sure exactly. Starting off with tonight, and then I will be gone tomorrow and the following day. I might go over and chase elk, or I might stay after these deer. I haven't decided yet. But Utah, general season, deer is so hot. 110, 111 today. And it's not any cooler where these deer live. So, I don't know, maybe 10 degrees. Let's go see what they're doing. Sat there till dark, and I saw the most deer I've ever seen. 2 does and 2 fawns. What? I just keep thinking that these bucks will show up. They were there early this morning, and they were there late last night, both, but neither are time in the daylight, so I don't know why I keep thinking they're gonna show up in the daylight. I just keep thinking they'll slip up, but all the time we've had them on trail camera for like months, they never have. So maybe I'm just insane for thinking they're gonna show up, but I've been studying the heck out of the maps on Scout to Hunt. I have a pretty good idea. They're going to bed one of 2 ways. I know where they bed and where they're at in the morning. My goal is to set up somewhere that I can cut them off on their way to going to bed and where they go feed in the afternoon. That's the goal. I think I'm probably gonna just stay out here tonight. Even though it's hotter than Hades, it's still like 90 degrees. But I'll just try and get some sleep and then be here in the morning, and I have a pretty good game plan for the morning, so let's see how that plays out. A little bit of an update. I walked a long ways to this glassing point. Haven't seen anything. Found a lot of good trails where these deer go after they water. That's the update. It's already hot. I couldn't hardly sleep last night. It was so hot. But I'll tell you more when I can talk a little louder. Good morning. It is 5:36, as you just saw. I've been driving for a while. I'm headed back out to this deer spot again. For some reason, it's getting a little bit maddening. I'm putting a ton of time into this spot for very little deer sightings, but they're good bucks. I just have faith that it's gonna happen one of these days, that I'm gonna get an opportunity at one of these deer. And if I could just get one of these deer killed out here, maybe I could get it out of my head, you know? I don't know what it is. This place has captivated my attention 100%. I have other deer spots that I love to hunt, but there's something about this spot. I don't know. It's just, it's a tough thing, and I really want to figure it out. Anyway, how's your guys' hunts going? I hope you're doing well. I know Utah starts earlier than most states, and a lot of you are just warming up and ramping up for the hunt, so be excited, boys. It's almost here. I'm gonna hunt the morning today, and then I'm gonna run home and spend the afternoon with the family. So a little update. I didn't film anything because I was pissed. Last night we came out with the family. We had a good a good ride, you know. Rode through, I set a trail camera, and then we popped a tire. And that part, I wasn't mad about that, you know, that happens, just a tire. The part that I lost it on was that the Suburban, our big SUV, fell off the jack twice while I was trying to change the stupid tire. And I was like, it was my fault, right? I jacked it up, it rolled forward and fell off the jack. And I'm like, that's my fault for not blocking the tires. So I blocked the tires, and then it rolled backwards and fell off the jack. And so it was frustrating. Anyway, we got that all taken care of. Got home pretty late last night, got a few hours sleep, and here we go again. So hopefully it'll all be worth it. I know that eventually this spot's gonna pay off, and I hope you guys are having good success. Anyway, let's go try her. Glassed up bucks, making a move. All of them are there, all the big bucks are there. That was so stinking close. So close. That was so stinking close. I looped huge. I went way out south of them, way west of them, and came down on them. And I was having a buddy spot for me, and he signaled that I was close. Let me know I was close to him. Started sneaking. I thought they were right in front of me, and so I kind of made a move around this big oak bush. Got around the back. I'm like, I thought they were right here, and I looked up, and they were 60 yards. The big, the buck we call the boxy frame buck, weighs like 32 wide, big old gnarly heavy bases. He's a smoker, barely a 4-point, almost just a giant 3. And then also the ghost buck, the real heavy 4-point, the buck that Rocky filmed the other night. They're both, the wide buck was facing me and the ghost buck was broadside at 60. So I ranged and I got 27 on my rangefinder, and I realized I was hitting the branch. Had to range again, 63, range again, 63, drew, and right when I drew, they whirled and started going. I just needed like 3 more seconds to settle that pin, and I think I could have got it done, but man, altogether I was about a 2-hour stalk and walked right in on them. Couldn't have gone any better really, except if they would have just gave me another second. We'd be blood trailing, but man, that sure beats not seeing anything or not finding anything. That buck is so much bigger in person. I wish I could have filmed more, but I was so nervous about getting busted out there. But that's what's up. That was so fun. So a little bit of change of pace from this morning. I was out sweating in the desert, and we have moved to cooler climates. It was miserable, so I decided to make a big drive and meet up with Troy Boy. He came in to a spot this morning and saw a bull actually got a shot, so we're gonna go up in and see if we can locate it and kind of follow up and see what went down. Been a decent amount of sign in here, I guess, but just kind of see what's going on. Anything to add, Troy? The fans have missed you. Yes. Have your pets spayed or neutered. Well, I wanted to tell you guys more, to share more. Successfully paired. Every time I start talking, I wanted to tell you guys a little bit more about what happened up there. I wanted to tell you as it was happening, but 2 things were going on. A, it was raining and I didn't really want to get this camera wet. And B, we were trying to be quiet. So we went up into that area and I jumped a bull about 300 yards away from where Troy took his shot, maybe 400 yards, in the direction that the bull went. It went up through the trees in front of me, so that footage you saw of us sneaking up through was that, us moving up after that bull. We never saw any blood, so we don't know if that's a bull that he shot at or what. And then we looped around and tried to find his arrow some more. So the grass up there is really tall and we weren't able to find his arrow today. So didn't find his arrow, and that's the long story short. So did see a bull, and I actually had it really close, but it was just too thick in the timber, so I didn't get a shot at it. So eventful day, in on some bucks, in on some bulls, and now it is very late at night and I'm gonna go home and go to bed. Tomorrow is my kindergartner's first day of school and I gotta be there when he gets up and goes to school. So anyway, thanks for following along on this one, guys. I don't know if this will be the end of the video or not. If I go do anything like later in the week, I will probably add it on to the end of this one.